Good afternoon, everybody. So I want to start with a small celebration, because we've talked about a lot of bad things, but I want to remember that all of you out there, you helped pass the Roe Act in Massachusetts, so let's celebrate that. Meant that people in Massachusetts who were trying to access later-term abortion care didn't have to travel out of this state. That is a huge victory for us. And when we are watching these other states, we need to remember that in Massachusetts, we can have victories. We deserve more victories. We need more victories, and we're going to have more victories. Now, I watched and hoped that the Supreme Court was going to stop SB8, but I knew they weren't. And I knew that that Mississippi case was going to come to the court, and I'm worried about what's going to happen. And I'm worried because I see a pattern in this country. And it's not just abortion rights, although we can't forget that abortion plays a huge role in this. And we shouldn't be afraid to say the word abortion. But we have to remember that all summer, state after state tried to pass laws limiting trans students from participating in high school sports. So this is about bodily autonomy and control. And as we stand here today, we need to bring, like so many speakers have before me, everyone in. Because whether you have a uterus or not, whether you ever plan to get pregnant, whether this matters to you in any way, shape, or form in your daily life, it matters to all of us, and we need all of our brothers and sisters and our siblings involved in the fight. So what are we going to fight for? We're going to fight to protect bodily autonomy. And I have a few ways that I've been trying to do this in the legislature, because, no offense, Cora, I am one of those legislators who's going to butt out there first and not after. So, one of the most expensive things that we have right now is reproductive health care. It's not always covered. And reproductive health care is not just abortion, it's reproductive loss, it's pregnancy, it's the whole thing. And I have a bill that would get rid of those co-pays and those deductibles.
Oh, hell yeah.
And because, like Kate said, if you can't afford it, it's not real access. So that's the fight in Massachusetts. The other bill that we need to work on is a bill that would provide medication abortions on our campuses. Now, Carrie got up here and she told you about how safe medication abortions are, right? I like to say I don't use Tylenol, I use shellfish. Medication abortion is safer than shellfish. Less adverse side effects. But when we look at access, we see that cost is prohibitive and that travel is prohibitive. Our students who are studying up in the Berkshires, they have an 8-hour bus ride to get to the closest clinic. 8 hours. At the Maritime Academy out on the Cape, 13 hours. That is in Massachusetts. So in our state, with good laws that support abortion, we are failing. One of the things that I do in my spare time is I volunteer for the Abortion Rights Fund of Western Massachusetts. But one of the things that happens when I'm volunteering, and it happens far too often, is I will help someone, I will fund a procedure, and that person will cry. Because it's unexpected that their healthcare needs are going to be met and paid for. Why in Massachusetts do people think their healthcare needs will not be met and paid for? That's our work, and that is our fight right here. So we're gonna join all of our neighbors in fighting ridiculous laws in Texas and in Mississippi and in any other state that tries to hinder bodily autonomy. But in Massachusetts, we are going to fight and we are going to win. you.